Hello everyone, welcome to Keto Living. So today I'm starting a little series and I'm really excited about this. We all love burgers and it's about to be burger season. But I thought we would take a trip around the world and do different burgers around the world and the size that you can go with it, and of course that are keto friendly. And so today we're starting off in the Mediterranean area, and we are going to have Portabella burgers, and I'm so excited about them because I love them. And with that we're going to have grilled asparagus and grilled green onions with them. And so after this week, next week, we are coming back to America for our all-American beef burgers. They're going to be stuffed burgers. Oh, they're so good. And I'll be using my mozzarella bread, my buns for that. And then the next week we're going to India, and we'll have our Indian turkey burgers. And then we're going to fly back from India. We're going to go to Mexico, where we'll have our herby pork burgers. And it is so good. And then we're going to be in Greece, and we're going to be having a lamb burger. And then after Greece, we're going to make our last stop in New York, and we're going to have a steak tartare burger, which is yum. So I'm really excited about all the different burgers we're going to be trying. And so I wrote the recipes for all of these burgers, and so I'm really excited for you to try them. So with that being said, let me put you down here and I'll show you what we're going to be using with our Portabella burgers. Okay, so first of all, you need your Portabella mushrooms, and this is not only going to be my burger, it's also going to be my bun. We are going to do some little things to it though, because they grow in the dirt and they have to be cleaned. We're going to have some green onions, and we're going to have some asparagus. And then on my burger itself, I'm going to be using some butter lettuce. And this is the lettuce that keeps growing as you get it. This comes from Aldi's. And then, now if you want to make this vegetarian, just skip this part. But I'm using some provolone cheese. I already just got it sliced up in here. And I'm going to be using some prosciutto. And then, of course, a tomato. And I'm going to be using some olives. It wouldn't be Mediterranean without some olives on it. And then I'm going to be using some Skinny Girl balsamic vinaigrette. And then, of course, you're going to need some olive oil and some good sea salt and some pepper. So I have my sea salt and my pepper, and this is pink Himalayan sea salt. This is really good for you. So first we're going to prepare our mushrooms, and to do that, I know I've said this before, you never want to put mushrooms in water because they will be rubbery and hard. So all we're going to do is take a damp paper towel, and we're going to wipe our mushroom off and clean it. Because, you know, it grows in the dirt. And we're going to take this one off and do the same thing. And then I'm going to go one step further with this. I'm just going to put this in my bowl, using this as a garbage bowl. I am going to clean the insides and trim this out. Now, if you like the gills, that's fine. You don't have to do this step. They're okay for some things. And when I'm just sauteing mushrooms, I absolutely leave those in. But when I do my burger, I like to, whoops, took a chunk. That's all right. I'm going to cut some of it off anyway. I do like to remove the gills. Be careful. Don't be aggressive like I was just now. But I'm just going to clean all the insides out. And then I'm going to put these little pieces of mushroom back in there, because what I'll do is I'm going to save the little bits and pieces, and I'm going to make, I'll use it to make, I'm just going to trim the edges off like this. I'll make this in an omelet or something like that. I'm just going to put those over there. So I'm going to trim the edges off a little bit. it this way. Make it a little bit easier. Okay. So now that's about burger size. And then I'm going to do my other one. I'll bowl back over here. Oops. And then I'm just going to trim the edges of this one off. Like I said, this is going to make a wonderful omelet in the morning. I am not wasting any of this goodness. But I don't like it to be ragged on the edges. Alright. So, see where we're going here? And let me get my paper towel and wipe all this up out of the way. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do to this is I'm going to prime my spritzer. Then I'm just going to spray a little bit of olive oil on the inside. And I have sprayed my grill. I'm going to add some sea salt. Now, normally you would not salt mushrooms before you cook them. But I'm going to be grilling them, so they're going to get dark anyway. Okay, so that is prepared. And let me put this on a plate so we can take everything to the grill at one time. Move this out of the way. Put this over here. Now we're going to prepare some onions, and they're going to go on the grill as well. Probably about three of them. Uh-oh. I forgot to turn my vent on. Anytime I'm heating something up in this house, it's so sensitive. Okay, I think I got that stopped. I'm just going to cut the ends of the onions off and a little bit of the greenery off, and then that's prepared. And then I'm just slipping off any of the leaves that come off like that. Oops, I don't know why I'm putting it in here. I got a garbage bowl. Slicing the end off. This off and put that in there. And I'm going to do a couple more. Make it worth our effort of having the thing buzz at us. Hey, I'm telling you, this is real life. You know, what can I say? Alright, and then on our asparagus, it's going to take a few of these. And then we're going to naturally break them off. And if you'll bend it, it'll tell you where it needs to be broke off. Okay, and then I'm also going to give them a light coat of olive oil. Alright, so let me bring you over to the grill. Alright, we're at the grill, and then now I'm just going to layer our mushrooms on the grill. And then I'm going to lay our onions on the grill. Just get a good little char. And then I'm going to lay our asparagus on the grill. Kind of crosswise. Just give it a little char. And this is a nice little healthy meal. And I can toss my onions around with some tongs, but I can't use tongs on my portobello mushroom. So we're going to let this cook for a little bit. And while those are cooking, you just want to get a good char on them. Now I did turn the burner down a little bit, so I may turn them up just a little bit. I have both of these on my grill pan. So when it gets a good char and I flip it over, I'll show you. Okay, so I'm getting ready to flip our mushrooms over. But before I do, I'm just going to give a light spray of olive oil on the other side. And then I'm just going to give these a quick flip. You see those nice, real soft marks. Okay, so we're going to let this cook on this side for a few minutes. And then we'll add our cheese. Okay guys, we're just about finished with our burgers. And before they get completely finished, I'm just going to put a bit of balsamic vinegar on here. And then I'm going to lay our cheese, which I'm using provolone cheese. And to get that nice and toasty and melted, I'm going to cover it up with a pot lid for a few seconds. And then I'm going to take our onions off and put them on our plate, along with our asparagus. And I'm just going to flip our stove off now because they are done. And the cheese is all nice and melty. So I'm going to put this on our plate. And then we will build our burger. Hold it still so I can get that in there. Alright. Okay, we are almost through building our burger. So we have that on there. We have our cheese. And we have our provolone. And while we were doing it, I made up a little aioli. And all an aioli is a type of a mayonnaise with other things in it. And I mixed up some with a couple of drops of truffle oil, some garlic, minced garlic, and then mayonnaise. And so I'm just going to put a little of this on here. Because the old truffle oil is so good. I can't afford truffles, but I do buy the oil occasionally. So that is that. And then we're going to take, don't need that cheese, we're going to take our prosciutto and layer that on top of the portabella mushroom. Like I said, if you're vegan or total vegetarian and you don't want meat, skip this step. I'm not vegetarian nor vegan, and I like my meat. Okay, and so then we're going to tear our lettuce and put our lettuce on there. And then we're going to add our tomatoes. Now, you can put all this together. I'm going to add a little extra salt for my tomatoes. I don't eat many tomatoes because they do have carbs, but I'm going to eat it on this one. You can put those two halves together and make a complete bun like this. Or, because it's so big, I'm going to leave mine and eat an open-faced burger. And this one has, here's my grilled onions. So you can take your onions and cut them and put them on top, which is probably what I will do. But let me give this a little taste for you, and I'll put you up here. All right. My mouth is watering, you guys. So let me cut a little piece of our portabella burger. Get every little bite of everything in there. Get a little onion. That's good. Sorry. Wow, that is really good. Oh, I forgot about my black olives. I always keep black olives because I love them too. So I'm going to put a few black olives on there. There we go. And that is what's for dinner tonight. So I hope you will try this, and I hope you'll come back next Friday when we will have our double stuffed American burgers. My mouth's watering so hard I can't get the words out because I want to eat this so bad right now. And then, so make sure you come back next week to see our next burger. So thank you so much for watching, and if you've not joined our channel yet, please do so by hitting that little subscribe button up there, and don't forget to double tap on the bell, because sometimes if you do one tap you'll get notified, sometimes 2 taps you'll get notified all the time. Learned that trick from my good friend Deb Haupt this week. So make sure you come back and check out a new burger each and every week for the next 4 or 5 weeks. Alright, thank you guys so much, and I will see you all soon. Bye!